Thursday. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Eating with April. Welcome in, Nick. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Welcome in, Miss Bossy. Welcome in, friend. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, friend. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. I literally just hit the live button, running. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Selena, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. I ain't even share out the live yet, y'all. I didn't even share out the live. Welcome into all of my people on the YT. Welcome in, Selena. Welcome in. All of my people on the YT. Happy Thursday, y'all. So it's our debt-free Friday, but on a Thursday, because your girl won't be here tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I definitely have to still come on because I think I'm gonna do like a pop-up, y'all, on because Friday I won't be here because I have event on Friday, but Saturday, y'all. Thank you so much for the populars, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking the live, sharing it out, doing all of the things. Thank you so much, friend. Yes, I won't be here on Friday, which you know how we usually do our debt free on Friday, but Saturday, y'all, I'm so super excited. I think I'm gonna take y'all behind the scenes. I am doing a brand shoot, you guys. I'm like doing some stuff in the background, but I really think I really want to take y'all behind the scenes. I don't know. I think I'm gonna probably have my mom do like if I'm on live to show certain parts like of the photo shoot or whatever. So I feel like it would be fun for y'all to see behind the scenes. So I'm just gonna have to probably like show my mom how to answer the comments and stuff like that. Cause I'll be like actually Selena, welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live. Alan, thank you for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. So cool. Yes. I was like, I think it would be so great for just something different. Good evening, friend. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I think it would be something different. I'm so super excited, you guys. Your girl has been working in the background, just trying to figure things out. But the brand shoot, I'm super excited. I think that I'm gonna have 4 different outfits. Thank you so much for the pumpkins. It's like 4 different outfits. Oh, you became the title gifter of the pumpkins, friend. Alan, you always come support me, friend. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming a title gifter. Truly appreciate you. Yes, I'm like, I have 4 different outfits, y'all. The creator that thank you so much for becoming a title gifter. The photographer that I chose, she is absolutely amazing, y'all. I have seen her work, everything. So I'm super excited about it. So I was like, you know what, to bring y'all behind the scenes, wanted just to get a couple shots to be on live for a little bit. I think will be pretty cool. And then I have to work to, get the pictures for the website. I have my own website, but I need some, paying for somebody to build it and all of the things. Cause at first I was trying to build my own website. You guys, it's not easy building a website. I was like, no. No, it was just like, I tried, but it takes a lot to really build a website, the coding on it. I really tried to, but thank you so much for the crown. I love that. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for the tier. Yes, Jenna, welcome in everyone. Truly appreciate you guys. If you could tap out the screen, if you can share it out, if you could like the live, truly appreciate it. But I'm dropping some gems tonight, you guys. Okay, so I hope you got your pencil and your paper. If you're tired of paying debt but your credit still won't move, are you tired of paying debt but your credit still won't move, right? So you're paying your debt down and you're just like, what's going on with my credit? What's going on with my credit? So I'm gonna drop a few gems about credit, because your girl Now, I'm not no credit expert, y'all. Like, I ain't the, like, some people are the credit gurus, all right? Like, they credit gurus and they know all of the things. I'm just going to tell you what worked for me, right? And I will tell you guys, like, for me, when I bought my second house, so I've been here 3 years. It took me a year, right? Because my house was getting built. And when I first signed on the paperwork for my house, my credit at the time were like 593, y'all. So I wasn't technically, I told you, and I think I've told this story before, but like technically I wasn't approved for the house. Like, I wasn't approved for the mortgage. And I never forget the mortgage guy told me, he was like, well, you're taking honestly a calculated risk. Cause they basically was like, we'll build your house, right? But if your credit score is not what it needs to be, then we're just going to sell it to somebody else and we're still going to take your money. Okay. Yeah. So I really took a calculated risk, but your girl got her credit from like 594 to 760 in a year. Thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. So again, y'all, I ain't no credit guru. I ain't like, you know what I mean? I have done a couple things that have really helped my credit. And again, it wasn't like no overnight. My credit went from 594 to 760 at the time to overnight. No, it took me a year to do it. But in a year, I was doing the things, all of the things. So a couple things that I'm going to talk about, will help me in reference to credit tonight. So if you guys make sure that you got your pencils and papers and you're writing down the gems, okay? Because your girl's going to drop some gems. I'm going to drop some gems tonight. So again, put in the chat, you guys, how your Wednesday is going. I said Wednesday. Look, I'm thinking it's Wednesday, y'all. It's Thursday. Put in the chat how your Thursday evening is going. Put in the chat how your Thursday evening is going. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live, sharing it out. I probably should share out my own live, y'all, right? I didn't even do that yet. I need to probably share out my own live. Hold on, y'all. I really be trying to do it, but it should be an easier way to share this live out. But especially because I'll be putting like a little topic on here so people could be like, well, what is that live going to be about? So I feel like when I send a little message, when you sharing it out, I put a little message about what the live is about. Just to give people a heads up. Tired of paying debt, but your credit still, sorry y'all, I'm just sharing out the live. I'm sharing it out. I can't see the comments right this second. And again, I just wish it was a better way for us to share out the live, but it's not. It ain't a better way than sharing out. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Truly appreciate Thursday, y'all. It's Thursday. Listen, we got one more day and it's Friday. Thank you. Pretty good, Nick. You said pretty good. King J, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. I was just sharing out my live. Pretty good, Nick. That's so good to hear, friend. My friend. So good to hear that it's going pretty good. Actually, like your girl, I don't even know, y'all. Like my job sometimes they don't really stress me out, but it just be a lot of work sometimes. I'm a medical coder, so I code charts, and I know like I code different specialties, y'all. So sometimes it'd be a lot, y'all. Doing the whole, I created a community box chat to include my engagers all at once. Nick, how do you do that? You got to tell me, girlfriend, how to do that. I created a community box I created a community box to the chat to include all the engagers. I would created with I'm sorry, I probably created with Ruth. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. You got to show me how to do that, friend, because I'm telling you, sharing out this live sometimes be so done. I'm like, oh my God, like it's just going back. You got to show me how to do that, friend, because I'll be like sharing out this live. Lord, help me. Is it an easier way to do it? You got to let me know how to do that, friend. And then I feel like I don't be wanting to spam people, the same people I'm sitting up there Will do. Okay. Welcome in, friend. Create with Ruth. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, because sharing out the live sometimes, y'all, I'll be like, woof, Lord, there got to be a better way to do this. Welcome into all of the new people. My name is Janine. I'll talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Play Monster. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, friend. I'm like the heart me. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Janine. And again, I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So tonight tonight is our like debt-free night. We talk about all things getting out of debt, but we're going to mix a little credit in here because not only do I want you guys to make sure that you're paying off your debt, but we need to make sure that we having the debt strategies. And also, you guys, I want to see if we can get this live to 10K, you guys. I was like, I need to encourage my community a little more. If we can make sure that we tap out the live and we share it out, you guys, it would be greatly appreciated. But we are going to get into a little bit, little things about credit, a couple things that I am actually planning for too. So make sure that you guys stick around. But again, put all the new people that are here. Again, put how your Thursday evening is going. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, you see the stickers, friend. You see the stickers. Hello, Miss Diva. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Hello. If you are new to my room, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you? Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. And if you are new here, put new in the chat. Yes, yes, sir. Stickers, yes. Welcome in, Janier. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate all the new people. New, Miss Diva, you're new. Okay, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. And again, I truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I am a financial coach, and I help busy moms get out of debt, save money, and get on a budget. Okay, so your girl, I'm so excited for you to be here. Let me know how your Thursday evening is going. Let me know how your Thursday evening is going. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Sparkle Sisters, welcome in. Welcome in. People are coming in. Listen, y'all, the other day, I was getting a lot of like restrictions in my life. I was so pissed, y'all. I was so pissed. TT was doing the most, okay? And it was like restricting my whole life, y'all. I was just like, Lord, help me, yo. But I'm glad that I feel like it's coming back. Like, because I'm like, it usually be a certain little, amount of I'm building up a little community, y'all. I'm building up a little community. Thank you so much for liking the live. My Thursday is good listening to the oldies. Oh, yeah, I love me some oldies. Oh, yeah, your Thursday is good. Glad it's going good, friend. Glad it's going good. Listening to some oldies. Listen, I'm your R&B girl. Put some 90s R&B on for me. We get to go. But the oldies I like though. So my question is, what oldies? Or is it like 70s, 80s? Is that the oldies? Or is it like the 90s? Let me know. Let me know. I love me some R&B, some good 90s music. Give me some 90s music any day, y'all. Give me some 90s music any day. 60s and 70s. Oh, okay. So that is old. I'm old. 60s and 70s. Okay, friend. No, you're not old, but I'm about to say I don't really know. Maybe none of that. Maybe I heard it before. 90s, 2000s, R&B love. 90s are okay, Miss Diva. Okay. 90s are R&B. 60s and 70s. I mean, y'all got some gems. I'm not gonna lie, y'all got some gems. Welcome in people on the YT in the book. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursdays. I'm about to say, what do I know songs on 60s and 70s? I'm about to say, wait a minute, y'all. Is it Marvin Gaye, right? He was one of the big creators. I mean, big song. Wall Street Astrology. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate you for being here. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, okay. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now I know some of their songs. Or Marvin Gaye. That's what I figured. Okay. Listen, you okay. Okay, look, I know some of theirs. Okay, so we can definitely jam. We can definitely jam. I love that. Love Earth, Wind, and Fire, definitely. I know some of their songs. Isley Brothers, okay, okay, yes. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate. Oh well, yeah. Because at first I'm like 60s and 70s. Like, wait a minute, what era is that? Like, cause I know it's a little bit before my time, but like I know I do like oldies, so I'm just like, oh, okay. Usher, welcome in. Thank you so much, you guys, for liking out the live. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. For all the new people, again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So again, we were talking about if you are tired of paying debt, but your credit still won't move. You like, listen, Janine, like I'm just trying, I'm tired of paying off the debt. And listen, I always tell people too, like your credit is very important, y'all. Your credit is very important. Number one, I want to say that, listen, your credit, in reference to like getting quotes on like insurance, like car insurance, your credit is, effective for that. Of course, getting credit cards, loans, all of that. So we want to make sure that we have a good credit score. Okay, y'all. We want to make sure that we have a good credit score and we're still working on our credit. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate it. So a couple things, you guys, I always have the engagement questions. You know what I mean? I always start my live just to get the chatting, just to get some engagement in here. Bridget, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you guys for being here, just to get the chat. And if you continuously like out the live, you guys, that will be greatly appreciated. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. So I have a question for you guys. First question: Who's ever paid off debt, but your credit score didn't move like you thought it would? So whoever's paid off some debt, y'all, put it in the chat. If you paid off some debt and you thought your credit was going to like skyrocket and it didn't, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Did you pay off some debt, y'all? And y'all like, wait a minute, like my credit should be skyrocketing and it didn't. Let me look me. Okay, let me know who else. Did you pay off some debt, y'all, and you like, what? Like, why didn't my credit go up? Like, what's going on? Thank you so much, Alyssa. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let me see where all my little questions is at, y'all. Okay. Okay. So you know what, too? I want to ask everybody. So who knows their credit score right now? Put it in the chat. Carol, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. All the new people that are here, my name again is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Oh, thank you so much for being the title gifter. Truly appreciate you for being. Happy Thursday. But let me know in the chat how your Thursday is going. Let me know. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Also, so we're going to be talking about debt and credit tonight, y'all. So again, the first question is, not the first question, is actually my second question. Do you know what your, let me know who knows their credit score right now. Put it in the chat if you know your credit score. Eli, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Let me know if you know your credit score. We're going to talk about 710. Nice. Okay. You in the 700 club, Miss Diva? Okay. Let me know who else in the chat. I do. It's 757. Whoa, friend. Congratulations. Y'all is doing the thing. Yes, I love it. 726. Yes. Yes. Do we got anybody that's in the 800 club? Because I don't know about y'all, but I be trying to, my coworker, I had learned a lot about credit and everything. Juan, welcome in, welcome in. And at first I was thinking like, because they say like, I think the highest for your credit is like 850. And I'm telling you, I didn't really know nobody had 850, but my coworker, y'all, her credit score was like 849. She showed me. I worked with her for years. Love her. And I learned so much from her. Y'all, this is how you know your credit good, right, y'all? Let me just tell y'all something. This is how you know your credit. I've been trying to get, okay, you've been trying to get to at least 790. Listen, I know. She told me like a lot of gems in reference to getting her joint was 849. And then sometimes it will go to 850 and then it will kind of like fluctuate down. But listen, y'all, this is how you know your credit is good. She had American Express Black Card with an unlimited credit limit. I'm like, what? American Express unlimited credit. If she didn't have any limit to her credit. Y'all, I was just like, oh, those are goals. Those are goals. Those are goals. Okay, y'all. But y'all are doing it. Y'all are selling something. Like, go ahead now. Give y'all a round of applause. Give it yourself a round of applause. Sandy, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So y'all know a lot about the credit. Okay. So everybody knows their credit score, which is great. Lord, I've heard what you've done for others. Lord, I've heard what you've done for others. You heard what I've done for others? What you heard? Thank you so much for the follow, friend. What? Let me see. Sorry, I didn't see the name. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. All the new followers. Welcome in, friend. How to set up. Welcome in. But you heard what I've done for others? Oh, I don't know. What do you mean by that, Nick? Let me know. I'm about to say in reference to the credit. I don't know. So let me see. Welcome in, friend. Okay, so everybody know their credit score. Referring to the Amex. Oh, referring to the Amex Black. I need him to do unto me. Oh, okay. Referring to the Glamour Beauty. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for liking the live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he needed. Listen, I'm saying the same thing. Nick, the same thing. All right. So everybody know they credit. Okay. Sarah, welcome in. Welcome in. So again, we're talking about credit and debt tonight. Y'all. Thank you so much. Sharon, welcome in. Welcome in. Because the thing about it is not only do we make sure that we have to be paying off our debt, but we want to make sure that our credit is good. And if I don't know about y'all, like I said, I'm trying to get into the 800 club. Your girl ain't there yet. Okay. My credit is like, I think so. Here's the thing, y'all, right? So when I bought my house 3 years ago, your girl was at like 760. Okay. Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys can continue to tap the screen, you guys, so we can get some more moms in here, some more women in here, so they can get some of the gems, just some things that I have learned along the way. So yeah, when I bought my house, it was like 760, y'all. So it was really good. Oh, thank you so much for the stickers. Yes, you guys. So y'all can use the stickers. Matter of fact, I think I have a sticker. Julia, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I think I got a sticker that say Debt Free Friday, y'all. Put the stickers that debt free, even though it's not a Friday, it's a Thursday. But we still can use those stickers. I think I got one to say Debt Free Friday. Put that in the chat, y'all, so the chat can be moving a little bit. Oh yes, I love my stickers, y'all. Thank you so much, Miss Diva, for the rose, friend. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate you. And if you haven't yet, for the new people that are in the room, if you are starting to get some value and you want to be notified when I go live, you can grab this daily orange heart at the top. No pressure, you guys. But again, it's the daily heart. It also instantly follows the creator. Mona, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. So you get your daily heart. So not only does it help me as a live host, but it also helps you get your engagement points on the TT app, y'all. So, just, doing all the things, sharing out the live, tapping the screen, grabbing your daily heart, that truly helps me out as the creator. Nissa, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. All of the new people that are here, thank you for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Truly appreciate it. All the new people here, good evening, friend. Good evening. You came on a good one. We are talking about credit and debt tonight. So credit. So the first question I ask for all the new people that are here, do you know your credit score? Do you know your credit score? Because I was saying I'm trying to get to the 800 club. But yeah, I was saying when I bought my house 3 years ago, my credit was 760. Now your girls is, I'm pretty sure it's 735, y'all. Which, listen, your girl, like I said, thank you so much for sharing out the live. Nisa, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for liking the live, friend. And like I said, I'm not no credit guru, y'all. Your girl ain't no credit guru. Now I'm a budget guru for sure. Okay. I'm definitely, but I have learned some things along the way that I definitely wanted to share with my community. Again, like when I first bought my house 3 years ago, my credit score was 594. Okay. And again, y'all, I signed on a dotted line to this house. And the mortgage guy was like, well, you're going to take a calculated risk. Your girl got her credit. It took me a year. And there are a lot of things that I did, but I got my credit score from like 594 to 760. I was like on doing a thing. Now, again, it ain't happened overnight, y'all. Welcome in, Keish. Welcome in. I ain't happened overnight. It took me a year, but your girl got it from 594 to 760. And there are so many things I learned along the way in reference to the credit. So put it in the chat if you know your credit score. Put it in the chat. You know, hey, I'll be back. What time you getting off, girlfriend? I'm getting off at like, I would say this will probably be like, I'm in class. Oh, I'm in this class on TY. Okay, I'm gonna get off about 9:30, y'all. I said I know I usually keep the live till 10, but your girl got to get up at 5 tomorrow because I have an event. So I'm gonna get off no just a little bit early, but I'll be on here till like 9:30. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, good, Keisha. Okay. Welcome in, Nicole. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, y'all. Hi, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center, and we're talking about credit tonight. So if you are tired of paying debt, but your credit won't move, if you are tired of paying debt, if you're paying that debt off, but your credit score won't move, like you're like, listen, I'm tired of paying this debt off and I need to really help with credit. So one of the things that we're talking about, some just basic stuff. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me randomly. Ash, hey friend, what's going on, So one of the things that I was saying, a lot of new people are in here, and we're talking about credit tonight, y'all. We talking about credit. So the first question, if you know your credit score, welcome in. DM Rich, what's going on, friend? What's going on? Thank you so much for getting your deal. Oh, the crew. Thank you so much, Nissa. Thank you so much, friend. Truly appreciate you. If we can get this live, I'm trying to get it. I'm stuck in D, y'all. I feel like I'm stuck in the D league. I'm like, Lord help me. I'm trying to get to C. I'm trying to get to see, but I'm not stressed out about the league, y'all. I'm trying not to be stressed out. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for the credit info. DM Rich. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I mean, I ain't really say anything about credit yet, but definitely, I'm just gonna try to drop some gems, some basic stuff though, y'all. Basic. I mean, it's just basic things. But we all listen. I was just saying that we all trying to get into the 800 club. Raise your hand if you are trying to get into the 800 club. Okay. I'm trying to get into the 800 club. Let me know anybody in the chat that's in the 800 club. Is anybody in the chat want to drop some gems that are in the 800 club? Okay, because your girl is at, I feel like I've been stuck at like 730 for a while. I've been stuck at 730 for a while, but I know one of the reasons why I'm stuck at 730, y'all. So I'm trying to work it out. But again, let me know. Okay, so the second question, you guys, let me see let me see, you guys. Why is this not let's see. So this is a good one, you guys. So whoever learned the hard way that closing an old card can drop your credit score. Did you guys ever learn that? Or you know what? No, this should be the question. To put in the chat, do you know if you close an old card, will it drop your credit score? If you close an old card, will it drop your credit score? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know, y'all. If you close an old credit card, will it drop your credit score? Yes or no? Let me know. Yes, mama. Okay, keeping up with Ray Bray. Hey, friend. Yes. Okay, y'all. Listen. Okay, y'all know the little gems. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, friend. Keeping up with Ray Ray. Hey, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for being the title gifter. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. Yes. Anybody else? Anybody else? So if you pay that old credit card off, is it going to drop the credit score? Let me know. Allison, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you let me know. But yes, yep. Doris, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, so if you guys didn't know, what y'all probably do, I don't know. If you're paying off that old credit card and you are closing the credit card, and you pay it off and you don't use it, because that happened to me, y'all. Like recently, like I want to say, like a couple weeks ago, I was trying to pay off all my credit, y'all, or one of the credit cards, and they was like, "We're gonna close your card because you're not using it." I'm like, no. So one of the things is, if you close an old credit card, y'all, and you're trying to, like, if you have, let's say you had this credit card for 10 years and you just was like, I'm gonna close it. What you do when you close the card, that 10-year credit history goes away. So that's why it drops your credit score. And again, I'm not the credit guru, y'all. I'm not the credit guru. I'm the budget guru for sure. I'm not the credit guru, but these are things that I've learned. Because prime example, y'all. So when I sold my first house, I owned my for all the new people, I've been a homeowner I've been budgeting for 15 plus years. And that's why I started my brand, Gracefully Simplified, and I became a homeowner at 19. I'm 38, so I've been a homeowner for a long time. But one of the things that I noticed, you guys, when I sold my house, so I was a homeowner for like 15 years before I bought this second house. When I sold my house and, they closed the loan and, they paid it off, when I tell you my credit score dropped like 60, 70 points for me selling my old house. Again, all that 15 years of me paying off a mortgage and all that, I literally almost lost my mind, y'all. That's why my credit tanked so much when I was signing on this house. It dropped my score like, y'all. So let me know if that has ever happened, y'all. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Have you closed something? Have you closed an account? Maybe you bought another house and your credit score tanked. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Let me know. Because my house, y'all, I was literally I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's going to be affected when I get the new house. So let me know in the chat, y'all. Have you ever closed, an account and your credit tanked? Let me know how much it tanked. Because mine's the mortgage. I was just like, Lord, help me. Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys can continue to like out the live, thank you so much, Aisha, for liking out the live. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Nobody paid stuff off and your credit didn't drop, y'all. Let me know. Nobody done paid it off. Thank you so much for the roses. Truly appreciate it. Welcome in, friend. And Anaya. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Anaya. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you guys. So let me know. So nobody paid something off and it didn't and your card didn't drop. Okay. So let me see. So let's see, you guys. Let me see. These questions that I have beyond okay. Welcome in. All right. So these questions that I have, y'all, is like they not flowing like I wanted to flow, y'all. They not flowing like I wanted to flow. So let me know in the chat, you guys, if you have a credit card that you're working on your debt, if you're trying to fix. So let me know in the chat what you guys are working on in reference to your credit. Like, what are you working on? Are you working on a credit card? And where you what score are you trying to get to? Let me know in the chat. What score are you trying to get to? I told you I'm trying to get to the 800 club. Let me know. Let me know in the chat, you guys. Let me know so the chat can be chatting. Coach, welcome in. So let me know. So again, I'm just gonna talk about some three basic credit stuff, y'all. I ain't gonna listen. I'm just gonna talk about some basic stuff that a lot of people probably already know. So one of the things that I want to just say in reference to paying off my credit cards, and I'm trying to get to Aisha Green. Welcome in, friend. Paying off my credit cards, and I'm trying to get to 750. Oh, friend. Okay, you trying to get to 750? Yes, Deja, welcome in. But I'm paying off my credit cards as well, friend. Okay. Working on transferring personal credit to working on transferring personal credit to business credit. And Naya, okay. So friend, so you working on transferring personal credit to business credit. So here's what I'm just gonna say, friend. This is what I'm just gonna say, right? I'm just going to recommend some things. Again, you can take it with a grain of salt. But what I would say is, and I know a little, I've done taxes before too. So when you working on transferring personal credit to business credit, you don't want to put personal and mix it with your business. I'm just going again, forever, welcome in, welcome in. And here's why, right? So when you mix in personal, because I have a business account and I keep everything business, and personal keeps personal, because here's what can happen. And I'm not saying it is, but when you are mixing business with personal, and like if you have a LLC, and you have business accounts and all of that, when you mix it with personal with business, the government, like if they was to do an audit, if you didn't have like put the proper things in place in reference to the LLC, and you are co-mingling your business and your personal together, they excuse me, they can go after your personal like assets. Like if you own a home, if you know any of your excuse me, y'all, if you have any personal items, cars or anything like that, they can go after it. Now if you had things under your business, the LLC, they cannot touch any of your personal assets. So when you mix the things, when you mix it together, or you trying to put personal onto business, like they can basically say that you're co-mingling it and you're mixing it, and they can still go after your personal. So I'm just saying, friend, I'm just saying, I would kind of keep your personal and keep your business. That's just my take. That's just my take, friend. Okay. So that's what I would just recommend for you, friend, because we don't want, if you had a home, if you had a car, anything like that, we don't want the government to have to be coming after your personal stuff. Okay. So again, I do have a business, I do have personal stuff, and all of that stuff is separate. So, and I would just recommend that you keep it separate. So that's my two takes on that. Okay, so everybody else, you guys. So here's one of the things. Thank you so much for liking out the live, you guys. And if you could share it out, like it, and tap the screen, you guys. Oh, we had 11K. Let's see if we can get it to 20K, you guys. Let me see. They Doc, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Like they asked me to set a new goal, you guys. Hold on. They asked me to set a new goal, and I probably missed the flash goal. TikTok be I really love the pumpkins, but I'm gonna do I like these little TikTok things. Okay. Um, Okay. And again, thank you so much, you guys, for liking out forever. Thank you so much for liking the live, and all the new people that are here. If you like the live, if you guys just came in and you like my content, again, my name is Jean. I talk about all things personal finances. Thank you so much for the follow, friend, Forever 21. I love that name. So if you guys are liking my content and you want to hear, you want to be notified when I go live, if you can grab your daily heart points at the top, again, it helps me as a live host, and it helps you for you getting your engagement points once you're here. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. All right. So number one, a couple things, you guys. So when I do my lives, I feel like I always want it to be informative, y'all. And I want it to be some practical steps. Escaping reality with Keish. What's going on? What's going on, girlfriend? What's going on? Truly appreciate you for being here. Again, you guys, I feel like when I do my lives, I always want it to be some tips that you guys can take away. So make sure you have your pen and your paper to write it down. So number one, so three things, we want to create some better credit habits to be on a debt-free journey, because even though you're paying off debt, we still want to make sure that we have good credit. So number one, pay. And I know people are like, oh, this is simple stuff. Hello, how are you? I'm good, Keish. How are you, friend? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. You are right on time, friend. You are right on time. So again, we're talking about credit. So three things for better to have better thank you so much for the popular friends. Three things to have better credit habits for the debt-free journey that you're on. Number 1, I know it's simple y'all, but pay everything on time. Pay everything on time. Listen, y'all. Now I know it's simple, and it's just like, oh, that's so easy. But listen, your girl. Now, mind you, I'm the budget queen, y'all. I literally make sure I know my budget, I know my numbers, I know all of that, y'all. I literally paid one of my credit cards a day late, y'all. 1 day late. They gave me a late fee, and I was literally about to have a whole conniption. I called them like, please. I don't know how I missed the payment. I don't know how. I don't know what I was thinking. But can you please take the late payment off? And can you please waive this? Because I pay myself on time. Put it in the chat if y'all pay y'all stuff on time. Put on time so I can know what y'all paying y'all stuff on time. If you paying your debt on time, your credit card bills, all of your debt, put on time in the chat. Let me know. Pumpkin, welcome in. On time, Forever 21. Yes, on time, friend. Okay. Let me know who else. Pumpkin, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Who else is paying their stuff on? Xavier, Keish, you like, yes, girl, I'm paying my stuff on time. Who else is paying their stuff on time? Y'all, who else is paying y'all stuff on time? Let me know in the chat. Wilford, welcome in. Welcome in. Is y'all paying y'all stuff on time? Because it's so important. Even if it's the minimums, y'all. Like if you're doing the debt snowball, and again, I was so guilty of it. On time, KK. Okay, welcome in, KK. On time, friend. You like, yes, I'm paying my stuff on time. And I know it seems so simple, y'all. I know it's just like, yo, but I literally was so guilty of it. You have, and especially if you have a lot of credit, yes, mostly the minimum. And listen, if you sometimes you in a season where it's like I can only pay the minimum. If it's the minimum, that's okay. Long as it's on time. Long as it's on time. Especially if you have a lot of debt, especially if you have a lot of credit cards, you trying to, keep up with everything. Listen, if you pay it on time, even the minimums, that's still a win over here. Okay. Let me know who else in the chat, y'all. Jackie, welcome in. Welcome in. Who else is paying those debt payments on time, y'all? Even if it's the minimum, who else is paying it on time? Let me know. And again, if you guys could tap out the live and share it out, let me know. I don't pay mines on time. Friend Mona, welcome in. Me, Dexter. Dexter, like, yes, me. Put you like, I'm on time. Mona, friend, I don't pay mine on time. Can you say why you don't pay it on time so we can help? Thank you so much for liking out the live. Let me know, friend. If you want to share, thank Dexter. Thank you for liking the live, friend. Truly appreciate it. Let me know, friend. Jackie, welcome in. Welcome in. And listen, it's no shame, no guilt over here. Okay. When we talk about personal finances, no shame, no guilt over here. And if you're like, you know what, I don't pay mine on time, but I'm getting there, right? And again, no shame, no guilt over friend. If it's maybe I don't really know what season you're in for you not to be able to pay it on time, but friend, let me know. Like I can see if I can help. Anna, welcome in, welcome in. If you don't want to share that, that's totally fine. Poor money habits. Okay, friend. Now, again, thank you so much for your transparency. Again, there's no shame, no guilt over here. Okay. We all are trying to get better with our money. So these are things that we can work towards, friend. These are things that we can work towards. And actually, for all the new people that are in the room, here's one of the things that I want to, dang, I don't even have the one that I want to show y'all. So one of the things that I wanted to show you, Mona, that you can do, it's a free resource that I have, right? You can go into my BIO, because you can't say certain stuff on here. Go into my BIO, and it's a link at the top. It'll say Stan. Click on that link. Scroll all the way down to the page. It has free resources. Click the debt. It's like debt plan, payoff plan. And it's a sheet. And one of the things that I would tell you, friend, now if you want to print it out, if you're a paper person, or if you may be digital, you could do it digital or you could do it paper, whatever works for you. One of the first things I would tell you, friend, if write out all your debt. And it has where you can write it out, the minimums, the interest rates, and the amounts. And then you can write the date next to it. So just maybe getting a little bit organized, and one simple step can help. So, and if, I have a couple other things that you could do, friend, but I would definitely start there. So poor money habits, we all definitely have that. I've had it, friend. So don't feel guilty about that at all. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So we at 12 K, you guys. I want to see if we can get it to 20K. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate. Oh, thank you so much for the donuts, friend. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So again, I know it seems simple, y'all, but again, some of us paying it on time. And again, your girl is guilty because I paid one of my credit cards late the other, like 2-3 weeks ago. And I was begging them like, oh my gosh, making sure. Oh, thank you so much for the TikToks, Keith. Thank you so much. AGA, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. And again, for all the new people, I feel like I have a lot of new people in the room. If you are new, put new in the chat. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much, KK, for the follow, friend. Blessings. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Again, for all the new people that are here, you're new KK. Oh, y'all, I can tell you guys are new because I'm gonna let y'all know TT be telling on y'all. So I can tell that you guys are new because, like, if you see new, Miss Williams, new Fusion, new, oh man, like all these new people in the room. Well, welcome in. I feel like I just want to give you a hug. Like, welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I am a financial coach and I help busy moms get out of debt, save money, and get on a budget. I am your go-to girlfriend for managing money with faith and intention. I'm like your budget girlfriend. Much love, Fusion. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Truly appreciate y'all could be in anyone's room, but you decided to come hang out with your girl. So again, I talk about all things personal finance, trying to make it simple. That's the name. It's called Gracefully Simplified. So we are going to give ourselves grace when it comes down to our to our personal finances, and we're going to make it simple. Hey, welcome in, friend. We're gonna so that's like the whole brand, right? We're gonna give ourselves grace, right? No shame, no guilt when it comes down to personal finance. We're going to talk about some simple things that you can do to elevate your finances. And then we're going to do it simply. Like, that's why I simplify. Because I don't know, as moms, that everybody in the room, if you ever, the whole thing that I, talked about my brand is, you ever giving people grace, but you've given your kids grace, you giving your boss grace, you've given your spouse, your partner, you give everybody else grace, but you don't give yourself grace. That's the whole, like, the underline of my brand, Gracefully Simplified, because we're going to give ourselves grace when it comes down to personal finances. Sometimes we don't know, the things that we should be doing in reference to our money. So I'm here to be your go-to budget girlfriend. Okay. So thank you so much, all of the new people that are here. Truly hope that you get some gems out of my live. Hope that you learn some things and hope you come back. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. So again, we're talking about credit. We're talking about credit, you guys. And I was saying one of the things that we need to do is make sure that we're paying our credit, your credit cards on time. And I was saying, put in the chat. Thank you so much for liking the live. Put in the chat if you guys are paying it on time. So we had a couple people putting it on time. All of the new people, are you paying your credit cards and your debt payments on time? Put it in the chat for me. On time. Lady Billings, welcome in. Put on time. Yes, on time. Yes, I love it. Put on time, y'all. You like over here, we were paying it on time. Okay. Everybody paying their stuff on time. Always on time. Passion Creek, she like always on time. I know that's right, girlfriend. I know it's right. Listen, your girl is usually always on time. But like I said, I paid one of my credit cards like 2 weeks ago and I forgot. I missed it by a day, y'all. I don't know how I missed it. But again, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can miss a day, or you can be, if you don't know like the due dates. That's why your girl be writing it down. I make sure I write it down. In the past, I've been late, but on time now. Okay, Miss Williams, you like, okay. In the past, and listen, over here, we give ourselves grace, right? In the past, you're like, you know what? In the past, I've been late, but I'm on time now. So thank God that you are on time now. We're going to celebrate that over here. We're going to celebrate all of the wins. So I'm glad that everybody is on time. Truly appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for people liking the live and sharing out the live. Okay, so everybody paying it on time, y'all. I set calendar reminders. Passion Creek, I love that. Friend, I probably need to be doing that. But I have, like, I have my little budget stuff, so I write it down, y'all, because I'm like the paper. Okay, give me paper any day. My mom be like, "Oh, you shouldn't." Listen, I'm the paper, y'all. I write it down. So I don't. But setting calendar reminders is good though, because I feel like if I don't have my paper there, then I could just put it on my phone. So I might do that, friend. Okay, I like that. Setting calendar reminders, y'all. So if y'all don't have any calendar reminders for your debt, we should be doing it. I love that. I write it down as well. Me too. I like writing. Yes, Keish. I'm like, listen, I write everything down. My mom be like, I don't understand how you write stuff down. I'm so digital. My mom just be like, oh, digital, digital, digital. Listen, it's something about paper, y'all. It's something about touching it. I don't know what it is. Your girl will forever be a paper girl. I don't know. No ill to all of the digital people. Okay. I do like digital, but I mean, if I had a choice, I would definitely do paper. So I'm just saying. All right, so everybody paying it on time. Okay, now let me see. Now I want to know what I'm about to tell. See the next one and see how many of y'all. So if with multiple reminders, you can't miss it. Passion Creek. Listen, I know. With Monique Chambers, welcome in. Right, I'll do digital, but still be looking for my paper. Exactly, Keisha. I'm the same way. But with multiple reminders, Passion Creek, you're like, you know what? You can't remember. You can't forget it, and I do agree with that. So I do agree with that. Now, I want to know this next tip, y'all. I want to know who is keeping their credit card balances under 30%. Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. Who is keeping their credit card balances under 30%? Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know. Me, AGA is like, yes. Okay, some of them are okay. I'm at 1%. Not me, Sierra. Like, not me, friend. Sierra, you're not all of them. Miss Williams, like, not all of them. Listen, okay, y'all like, not all of them. Okay, listen. Passion Creek is like, I'm at 1%. Listen, I get it. And again, it's no shame, no guilt over here, y'all. And I was about to say, your girl, do I have all of them under I'm trying, Sierra. Like, I'm trying too, Sierra. So you not alone. We not alone. We listen, no shame, no guilt over here. I'm trying too. So that's why when we talk about, debt tonight, y'all, we all on a debt-free journey. Your girl's on a debt-free journey, and I will be the first one to admit, you frozen. Oh, am I? Really? Can you see me? Like, am I unfrozen? Let me see. Okay, you're back. Oh, okay. Sometimes it be doing that. Thank you. No. Oh, okay. Okay. But no, sometimes it does that, y'all, because my Wi-Fi be acting crazy sometimes. So I don't know. But thank you so much. So if I'm ever frozen, y'all let your girl know. But I do have like a second device where I look at it. All right. So everybody's keeping it under 30%. And again, I feel like this is hard, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. So I do have credit cards that are at zero balance in it, but I do have like 2 that are on the higher end. No. Your girl ain't gonna sit up there and come on here and be like, oh, I just have them all under 30%. No, I don't. Okay. So I would tell everybody, right, that we should definitely be working towards getting the credit card balances under 30%, because that's one of the things that also affect our credit, y'all. When the balances is over 30%, it's definitely going to tank the credit. And I know that for sure, y'all. Listen, I know it for sure. So definitely, we should definitely try to live below your means. K-Bree, listen, friend, I know we do need to live below our means. I ain't gonna lie, you girl. Listen, but I was guilty of the what's it called? The like what the increase. Like, I definitely was guilty of it, y'all, because I have been in my house for 3 years. If you're paying interest, don't use a credit. I totally agree, friend. I totally agree. If you're paying interest, listen, I totally agree. But again, again, there's no shame, no guilt over here. But sometimes I ain't even gonna lie. When you girl, I bought my house 3 years ago, and my balances pay in full. Yes, if you're paying interest, don't use credit cards. Pay it in full. I totally agree. I totally agree. But again, your girl, when I bought my house, y'all, I was like swipe, 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 and I was just like, yeah, I want this, I want that. Oh yeah, buy me this, yeah, this. And your girl is paying it off. What about consolidating credit card debt into a personal loan? Will it help my credit score? Sierra, that's a very good question, friend. Me too. Keish is like, me too. Deborah, welcome in, friend. I just want to make sure I answer this question. So, what about consolidating credit card debt into a personal loan? Will it help my credit score? Friend, I don't think it's going to help the credit score because you're going to move the debt. But here's what I will say it will do. So if you're looking at your interest rate in reference to your credit card debt, because honestly, your girl just did that. And I want to talk about, and I definitely want to talk about it more in depth about consolidating debt because I honestly just did that. So honestly, I really don't think it's going to affect the credit because again, you're just transferring the balance over. But do I think, in reference to your finances, should you do that? Yes, if it makes sense. It's the caveat. Yes, if it makes sense. So if the personal loan that you're getting, if the interest rate is much lower, let's say the credit card debt is at like 29%. I don't like consolidations. Keish, I know I was against it too. I'm not even gonna lie. What about personal bankruptcy? Just do the loan. Listen, I know Keish, I was like against the whole consolidation, but I will tell y'all I'm gonna do another one on consolidation because it makes sense. And again, I just want to make sure. What about personal bankruptcy? Vin Closet. I know I'm not saying your name. Vinland Closet. Help me out, friend. I know, friend. Um, Personal bankruptcy. Woo. That's a whole nother animal in itself, friend. I'm going to say when it comes down to bankruptcy, like we would have to talk about it. Like, I do one-on-one coaching. You could book a free discovery call because bankruptcy, again, like it just really depends on your situation. It depends on the debt. It depends on so much more. If you have savings, use them and pay yourself back. It pays off. Thank you so much for the follow, Miss Williams. If you have savings, yeah, but that's another thing though. AGA, some people don't have savings. Some people don't have savings, and that's another thing. Pork chop, welcome in. Is it pork chop or is it pork chop? Pork chop, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. So then again, y'all, it really just depends. But here's what I would say though. I want to go back to this question about the Sierra, about the credit card debt and the personal loan. Honestly, friend, like I said, if the personal loan, thank you so much for the follow, friend. If the personal loan interest rate is lower than the credit card debt, AJ, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, you guys, for the follow. Truly appreciate it. If the personal loan interest rate is lower than the credit card debt, it does make sense. But here's the thing: I would make sure that I look at the terms in reference to the loan. How long is the loan term? I have multiple with high interest rates. Exactly, Sierra. That's why I did just do this and it made sense for me. So that's why I said at first I was like shying against it. Look at the full amount and divide the number of months you want to pay it off. AJA, yes, I definitely agree. Sierra, I just did this, and at first, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I was like, no to the consolidation, but it does sometimes make sense in reference to it because I had at the time, y'all, a credit card that was at 29%, and then I moved it to another credit card, y'all, but it was at 4%. But here was the thing: it was 4% for 9 months. Now I was already about to pay this credit card off within 3 months because I'm doing a debt snowball. So I just was like, it made sense for me. Now I made sure, because again, these credit cards, and I made sure that I did a balance transfer. When I tried to consolidate, they said that you will have to close my account and it will hurt my score. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's not going to hurt. I don't believe that it will hurt the score because again, you're just moving the debt over, right? But again, now, you know what? No, I take that back. It may dip a little bit because you're closing one and then you're opening up another one. Yes, it will. It probably will dip a little bit. But I will say though, like prime, it just, I feel like with credit, it just seems so much. So let's say you have a credit card at 29%, you guys, right? And you already maxed out. Let's say you already maxed out, but you transfer it to another credit card that has a higher credit limit, and you're not maxed out. Number one, your debt to income in reference to the card will be higher. So your credit score will actually go higher, but it will dip probably a little bit because you close one card and then you open up a new one. Yes. But again, I'm still learning, thinking about it. This information is good. Yes, Keisha. Listen, I was against it. I was against it, Keisha. I was like, no. But I did the numbers, y'all. I did the numbers. And I'm like, 29% compared to 4%. That's like a no-brainer. And here's what I made sure. I said, well, wait a minute. Is there a balance transfer fee? Now, again, this is another thing that I tell you guys all the time for all of the new people that are in my room. Make sure you have a credit union, y'all. It's a numbers game. HMDD. You said it, friend. It is a numbers game when it comes down to credit, y'all. It's a numbers game and we got to just play the game, okay? You said it, friend. I absolutely love that. It is a numbers game, y'all, when it comes down to the credit, and you just got to know how to maneuver. You just got to know how to maneuver, y'all. But again, it really have to make sense. And like I said, one of the things that I tell people all the time, make sure you have your money in a credit union, because I did this transfer. My credit union called me. So wait a minute, let's just go. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Let me just go back for a second, y'all. Put it in the chat if y'all got your money in a credit union or bank. Sorry, y'all. It gave me the little puzzle piece. Thank you so much for the follow, y'all. It gave me the puzzle piece. Both. I have Navy Fed Sierra. Oh, girlfriend, you got the good. Both AGA. Okay. Sierra, Navy Fed. I got 2 credit unions and 1 traditional bank. Okay, let me know who else, y'all. Let me know. Do y'all got the credit unions? Or y'all team credit union? Or y'all team bank? Okay, bank. Miss Williams said team bank. Let me know. Okay, I'm just going to tell y'all. Listen, I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to let y'all know. And y'all probably missed, I did a live on the top 3 high yield savings accounts. And what's another good credit union? Sierra, another good one. I have Navy Federal, so that's a good one. Another one that I have is called Citadel. I use my TIAA as a loan, 8.25% APR. Jimmy, okay. Not all credit unions are the same. AGA, you're right. That's why I tell people, do your research, right? But what credit union is the top of the line, Carol? What's the credit union top of the line? I'm not going to say that they're like top of the line, because number one, I would just say that like everybody state, I don't know, but I would say credit unions in general, right? Here's what I'm going to say. Credit unions in general are better banks. I'm just going to say it, y'all. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? Because here's why I'm going to say that. I had Capital One, 228.3 APR, terrible. I know. Now I do like Capital One, but their interest rate on that card is horrible. Here's why I'm gonna say point blank, y'all, for everybody in the room, I'm gonna say hands down, a credit union is gonna be better. And here's why I'm gonna say it. Because a credit union, they do more things. Foxy, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you guys. Oh, we at 16K, y'all. If I'm dropping some gems, y'all, make sure y'all tap on the screen for your girl. Make sure you tap credit unions. Definitely. Jimmy, yep. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all done got me totally off topic. We was talking about the credit, but I was feel like, listen, I got to tell y'all about the credit unions, because this is what's so important, y'all. It's so important because again, this is why I say this. Credit unions are there for the members, okay? They are there to have products and to help you. Thank you so much for joining the Fiend Club. Thank you so much. And they are there to help the members. Stay away from banks and credit cards. Jimmy, you're absolutely right. Now, friends, some of us, Navy Fed is the best. Cicely, totally true, friend. Navy Fed is one of the top. And again, somebody just asked about, I need to roll over my 401k from my previous employer. Should I open up an IRA, a Roth, or a high yield savings? Friend, okay, so Carol, okay, so you need to roll it over from your previous employer. So here is, so I get this question all the time. So it depends on what are you doing with that money? Is that money for your retirement? Because the IRA is so should I open up a Roth, right? IRA or Roth or high yield savings. It really depends on what you're doing with the money. Because high yield savings, yes. High yield savings, I'm saying I use Capital One just to build my credit credit only good. Okay, so you use Capital One just to build your credit. Only good thing. Yes. So Capital One, I do like it for a credit because they do allow thank you so much, Cicely, for the follow. They do allow you to build your credit, and they will take you, because I think Capital One was one of my first cards and I had it at 500. Passion Creek, thank you so much for the follow. And make sure you guys, if you're not getting your daily heart, I see a lot of people they don't have the blue box. Let me just say, you guys, let me just say that TT be telling on y'all. So if you are new to this platform, if you are new, thank you so much for the follow, friend. If you are new to this platform, you see the people that have the little blue box next to their name, right? I know a lot of people are new to it. Thank you so. Oh, you joined the fan club. Oh, okay, Cicely. Oh, look, y'all got the little blue. So I'm like, wait a minute, do I gotta explain? Because some people don't know. I know some rooms you come in and they be like, tap the screen, and you be like, well, what is the gifts and what is all that? So I just kind of wanted to explain what the gifts are, but maybe some of y'all know already. But the blue box is for the engagement points, and then when you get your daily heart me points, number one, you will instantly follow me, but you'll also get notification when I'm live. I'm retired in 70 years young. Carol, oh, you are young, and you are retired, friend. Again, I want to it really just depends on, because I know you asked me about whether you should roll it over. Friend, make sure you message me, because see, when I, again, some of these things, some of these stuff, y'all, I would have to really look at the finances and really see. Thank you for being 61 in the fan club and see. Message me, friend, because it really just depends on what you want to do. Like if the high yield savings, if you're keeping it for emergency fund, then I definitely would say high yield. But if you want to really build it up and really use it for maybe your retirement and kind of take like the compound interest and maybe draw from that, then maybe the Roth. But it really just depends. And again, everybody situation is so different. We would have to look at what's your goals. What do you if you're retired already, do you have any debt? I retired in 2021. Okay, you retired in 2021. So we would have to really look at, do you have any debt? What are your goals? If you, Dr. Trish, welcome in, friends, welcome in. So again, Carol, I want to make sure that I answer your question, properly, but we would have to really look at it. But I would say it really just depends on your money. Your plan may make you start your plan may make you start taking a RMD this year too. Your plan may make you start. What's hello, friend, welcome in. Say that again, friend. Keish, welcome in. Oh, required minimum distribution. Yes, exactly. So because she's because you're past 65. So that's what I'm saying. I have the same question about the 401k. Laquan, y'all have the same question about the 401k, y'all. That's why I always tell you guys, right? Like the stuff that I say is like general stuff, but like I don't know, like it's not like just a black and white answer, y'all. It's not just a black and white answer. I don't want to like say something when I just don't know your goals, right? Because again, we all have different goals. I don't know if you have debt. I don't know if you're trying to pay things off. Again, I don't know if you are getting a pension or if you like, what's your circumstances. We need to kind of look at all that to build a plan. Thank you so much for the October. I don't put all my eggs in one basket, and you shouldn't, friend. And Carol, if you're doing the right thing, you should not. But also, if you even since you already retired, we want to also make some of that money work for you. A nice retirement. Listen, I know that, you guys. Exactly. A nice retirement. So again, you guys, I get a pension monthly. You get a pension monthly. Nice, 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 nice. So make sure you message me, friend, because I definitely want to like dig into that. Thank you so much for all of the follow. 2 pensions. Nice. You get 2 pensions, friend. So yeah, so that money could honestly, like if you getting 2 pensions and it's already clearing your bills, you may want to just invest it again. So but then I know the tax implications on the Roth, so that's why I would say it's tricky. And again, I don't know how much it is because I know sometimes it's just easier to just roll that over into so sorry, I started to answer. It's my day job too, Cicely. No, listen, I'm listening. You can answer, friend. I'm not like that. I'm not like, it's so. Listen, if you got some advice and you wanna, I use my cards, pay them off before the statement hits, Carol. Absolutely. I was gonna say, even though even though I'm saying keeping y'all balances under 30%, I'm gonna tell you what your girl started doing. It definitely helps. Again, Cicely, don't feel any type of way. I'm not like that at all, friend. If it's your day job, I will tell you guys. I'm like, listen, do your girl know everything? Or the Roth IRAs and all that stuff? No, I don't. And I will be the first one to tell you. But guess what I will say, right? I will say I will get the information for you, right? And I will research it. But your budget girl and all that, So again, I don't know everything at all. And in matter of fact, you guys missed it. Yeah, it's a lot of new people on here. I did a collaboration with a mortgage guru on Tuesday, y'all. He broke down if you are ever interested in a home. We talked about bankruptcy. I think I had a bankruptcy question in here. We talked about bankruptcy. We talked about if maybe you're a homeowner already and you thought about maybe drawing some money from your equity in your home. We talked about HELOCs a little bit. We talked about what else? Oh, thank you so much, Warrior 52 Dream. Welcome in, you guys. All of the new people, truly appreciate you for being here. We talked about a lot, but again, your girl don't know everything. I am actually going to good information. Yes, it was really good. I paid title. I paid little before the statement and then the balance not to get a finance charge. Yes. Okay. Warrior 52 Dream. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. We almost at the 20K, y'all. I'm trying to see, hopefully, before we get off, if we can get to like 35K, y'all. Can we get to like 35K to tap out the live, to share it out? If you guys are just getting some gems, dropping gems in the chat, you guys. Tina, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the pumpkins. And again, you guys, we're talking all about credit. So thank you so much for like all the questions, all of the gems. If you get gems, you guys, that's why I always feel like every time I come on here, I want to make sure that you guys are getting gems. And again, I know it's just like, personal finance. Thank you so much for the heart, me friend. Truly appreciate it. Again, I try to t-shirt, welcome in. I try to just be so informative about my lives, y'all, so you guys could take away something. So here's what I was saying in reference to the credit card balances, y'all. Make sure that you're keeping it under. Oh, thank you for sharing out the live, Carol. Thank you for sharing it out. Make sure y'all keeping it under 30%. And again, I know we need to work some of us. Thank you so much for the populars. If we're paying our credit cards, some of them may not be under 30%, but here's also what your girl has been doing. Now, again, this is probably for the cards that are lower balance. What I have been doing is I've been like swiping my credit card, but not like all of them, but like one card, let's say if you just trying to like keep the card active, I've been swiping the card and paying it off within 5 days. Put it in the chat if y'all what do y'all think about that? And it's basically like the same thing about that's me, Carol. Yes, because I was trying to look at it. Usually takes 5 days for the credit cards to actually put that balance on the get the points. Yes, to get the points. Yes, so it usually takes like 5 days, I feel like, for like if you swipe the card for $40. Welcome in, Miss Lisa. Welcome in, friend. It usually takes like 5 days, or probably a little less than that, for the balance to come on that you actually already swiped. So 5 days is nice. Hey, welcome in. New tip, yes. Make sure. Thank you so much for grabbing a Deli Heart. Me, listen, your girl gonna drop some gems, okay? So I would recommend I do that too, because one time they closed my account because I wasn't using it. Keish, they did that to me. Listen, they sent me, hello, friend. Hello, thank you so much for the repost. Miss Lise, we're talking about credit tonight. Okay, we are talking about credit for all the new people here. I wanted to talk about 3 basic credit habits for a debt-free journey. And the first one I said, you guys, for all the new people that, thank you so much for the what's up. For all the new people that are here, first thing I said was make sure you pay them credit card bills on time, y'all. Even if it's the minimum, even if you great information. Thank you so much, Warrior Dream. Even if you are, what if I want to close some of the credit cards once they're paid off? Sierra, you can, friend. Some of the comments were filtered, you guys. So I don't know if somebody just put a comment in there. TT just said it was filtered, so you may want to put your comment back in there. Set up automatic debit. Carol, absolutely, friend. Listen, I'm the auto pay queen. So Sierra, I would say, friend, it's okay for you to close some credit cards, right? Like, especially if you have like a lot, right? Like if you have like 15 cards and you ain't use them, but just be prepared, friend. Is going to drop your credit score. Just be prepared for that. I will say it. But I will say, and again, what's your goals, right? Like, I don't know what's your goals. Are you trying to buy a property, or are you trying to get a home? It really just depends. But I would say it's nothing wrong with closing them, maybe to consolidate them. Maybe you're like, y'all have too many credit cards, Janine, it's just too much. There's nothing wrong, especially for the store cards, too high interest. Yes. So if it's like too high interest, because some of them change some of them charge a monthly, yearly fee. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me just tell y'all. Put it in the chat if you have, and hopefully I'm not gonna get being to say this credit card company name, Credit One. Put it in the chat, y'all, if y'all got a Credit One card. I love my Home Depot card. That's the best card. No interest. Keish. Oh, yes, I hear. Oh, I thought I was the only one, friend. Credit first. Oh, Credit One, y'all better run the other way, okay? I hate them, okay? I hate them because, Sierra, this is exactly what you just said, friend. My cards, I think I got like 2 or 3 cards with them because they was just sending me cards. Number one, their interest rate sucks. It was one of my first credit cards. Yes, Sierra. My Amex is crazy. Cicely, listen, why? What did they do? Keish, I'm going to tell you why. LOL, I have clients that have them. Listen, run the other way. Tell your clients to go the other way. And here's why. Because number one, I have like 3 cards with them, y'all, and the balance are 0. They charge me like $8 or $9 a month. That was my first one. And yeah, that's what I was about to say. Credit One, they get the like the people that have lower credit. They try to go after y'all, your girl at one point, you know what I mean? And I don't like them because number one, Credit One, my milestone and my destiny, I want to close them. Sierra, yeah, I want to close them too. Because again, it's $10, right, y'all? It was one of my first card years ago, and now I'm in a charge off. Hey, charge off. We can work on that, friend, because you could probably definitely dispute that. But yeah, y'all, like, I don't like them because they charge me a monthly fee of $9. The balance on the credit card is 0. I don't use it. And they charging your girl $9. I absolutely hate it. Now, mind you, I have other credit cards, y'all. I have other credit cards that my balance is 0 and they don't charge me a monthly fee. You listen, let's do the math real quick. $9 times 12 months. How much is that? And it's probably not a whole bunch of money. Close those cards. Yes. Listen, let's do the math, y'all. 9 times 12. What is it? That's crazy. Yeah, that one to close. Tina, yes. Okay. I literally hate it, y'all. I hate it. And again, the balances on the credit card is 0. Your girl doesn't use it, and y'all charging me $9 a month. I don't like it, and I hate it, and I'm about to close it. So if y'all know any clients that got that card, tell them to go the other way, okay? And again, like I said, you guys, I have other credit cards that don't charge me. I have other cards. This is the only one that charges your girl every month, and I absolutely hate it. So if y'all trying to close those cards, and I'll be like, yes, do it. 180 years. So yeah, listen. Okay, I paid Credit One off can I close it without any problems? Yeah, you should be able to close as long as you don't owe anything. Yes, you be. And now they may be on the phone. Maybe they be like, oh, well, we can offer you this or we can offer you that, because they hate you closing a card, y'all. You know that they hate you closing a card. Okay, but yes, you can close it. Now again, friend, this is what I would say. Your credit will probably dip a little bit because I have a great live. Love the energy. Passion Creek, thank you so much, friend. They do, yes. Keish, they like, oh, but we can offer you this, we can offer you that. They be so quick to tell you something, to offer you something. They be like, oh, maybe we can reduce the fee to $5. No, you shouldn't be charging me a fee at all if I don't have nothing on the card. Like, no. So our car 6, you can close it. Your credit may dip a little bit, but it'll come back up though, friend. It will come back up, but I will say it's going to dip a little bit because again, if you had the car for a longest period, point in time, like a few years, I'll be prepared to say no. Thank you. Absolutely. Yup. Then they even increased my limit before a different credit card company. I'm talking about listen, Ma, what's the name? Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Hey, thank you so much. My City card just did that to your girl. I said, now wait a minute. Now let me tell you, y'all. I said, I could have the stories, y'all, to tell y'all. Listen, my City card just literally, I went on the app and I'm like, wait a minute, my balance was like 7,000. That was my credit limit. Now all of us up, yep, you never want to close it. I love your energy. Great information. Thank you so much, Ms. Williams. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. I don't know if you grabbed your daily heart, me friend. If you didn't grab your daily heart, been watching you constantly show value night after night. Tina, oh, thank you so much, friend. I truly appreciate y'all. You've been watching me consistently. You saying I'm showing value night after night. I try to. Your girl be prepared when I come on these lives. Number one, I'm not just coming on here telling y'all fluff. I'm not just coming on here just like, oh, you know what I mean? No, your girl gonna tell you what I've experienced, what I've been going through, what worked, what didn't work. And hey, if I don't know it, then you could definitely, I would tell you I don't know it, but I will give you the answer. Definitely. But as you guys can tell, I'll be passionate about personal finance. It's 9:30. Keish, I know. Listen, I say it all the time, Keish. I'll be like, Lord, I'm gonna get off of here. I didn't even tell y'all the third point, y'all. I'm sitting up there talking to, but I'll be sitting up there getting so passionate. Listen, I do. I'll be like, I'm gonna get off at 9:30, and then it'd be like 10:30, and then I'll be like waking up at 5, y'all, and I'll be like, oh Lord, I'm so tired. But I care about my community. I care about each and every one of y'all. I want all of us to succeed. I want all of us to have that. How to get credit one dispute off if it's left in collection? How to get the dispute off? I know the feeling. First time allergy mama, thank you so much for the follow, friend. How to get the credit one dispute off if it's left in collection. So here's my question, friend. The dispute, number one, you have to have a dispute letter. 2, if it's in collection, did you settle it out? And if you settled it out, did they have it in writing for you to tell them that you Cecilia, thank you so much for the repost. Did you have it in writing for them to remove it off your credit? So it's just a couple questions. It's a dispute letter that you would have to send. You would have to get it in writing, friend. Because these credit people, they don't be trying to take it off, y'all. But you can't get it off though. You can't get it off. It's just a little process though, y'all. But what you guys, I'm so glad that everybody is here, because here's one of the things that I wanted to introduce. And I'm going to go back to the third point, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the third point, because the third point is definitely gems for people that may not know about it. So again, keep your credit balances under 30%. But here's one of the things that I'm starting to do as a creator, because I definitely want to give y'all value. But like questions like these, when they're like deep in depth, asking about like your personal thing, I know if you guys don't know about like the TT platform and all of that, but I am going to be starting to promote more about my super fans, y'all. So if you guys don't know what a super fan is, so a super fan is like almost like a subscription. This is not, I didn't make up the price. This is what TT did, but I think I'm going to start to do some exclusive content for my super fans, and the subscription is $9.99. Now again, y'all, TT takes half of it. Your girl only probably get $4 or whatever, but I would say for like things like questions, like actually personal questions for your your finances for me to really be dropping the gems. I'm not gonna lie, your girl said telling you basic stuff, but there's some stuff that I'm going to go deeper into. Okay, that your girl's gonna go deeper into for my super fans. Okay, so if you want to become a super fan, you can click this link right here, y'all. This right here, right, to become a not the one that says 33, but when it says the orange one. Where is it? Boom. It says it right there. That's to become a super fan. And again, it's $9.99. Something for you to think about. But I was like trying to give more of like a personalized more of a personalized one-on-one with me for my community, for things that I'm going to be rolling out before, like, the lives, just trying to like unlock some of the things that I just wanted, more things that I want to go in depth with to answer all of the questions. So again, you guys, you can think about it, but super fans is kind of something that I was thinking about promoting more of. So thank you so much for the heart me friend. Thank you so much. So if you guys are interested in being a super fan, let your girl know, and you could just click one of the things and you can do it. So again, make sure that you are tapping out the live, guys, and you are sharing it out. I truly appreciate everyone for being here. I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. It is late on the East Coast. It's definitely late. So again, you guys, make sure you keep your balances under 30%. And if you can, make sure you paying off the credit card balances after, if you swipe it, give yourself 5 days and pay off the balance if you can. Now you can't, sometimes you can't do that to all the cards. All right, tip number 3, y'all. Tip number 3, and I know people are like, because I need to do this, y'all. Let me know in the chat when the last time you checked your credit report. Not on the apps, y'all, but when the last time you actually printed out and you checked your credit report, like you actually checked it from each and every one of the bureaus. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. When the last time you 6 months ago. Keish is like 6 months ago. Okay, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know in the chat, y'all. 2 years ago, Sierra. 2 years ago. This month, car 6. This month. Okay, friends. Sierra. We gonna get it. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, single forever. Sarah, welcome. Oh, single forever. Oh, I love that name. Oh, single forever. Oh, you gonna be single forever? Probably some years ago. Lord, Miss Williams 306. Probably some years ago. Listen, it's been a while. Miss Williams said it's been a while. Well, listen, your girl is about to tell you guys, because I'm not. And again, like I said, it's one thing to have to check your credit score on the apps. You may have an app through your look it up and sent dispute letters. Looked it up and you sent dispute letters. Good. Now, again, it's one thing to check it on like the apps and everything, but I'm talking about actually pulling it from each of the bureaus. So that's I have the app. Miss Williams, you say you have the app. Okay. But here's what's, because sometimes, like I tell people, I think one of my clients, you guys, was using Credit Karma. Let me know in the chat, y'all. No, I locked mines. I locked mines too, Car. I locked mines too. Because I was like, because I have been a victim of identity theft before. And after I got that situation, your girl locked all of the credit. And I was like, absolutely not. Okay. So yes, make sure. So here's the thing, y'all. This is what I want to say. Put it in the chat if you are using Credit Karma to look at your credit score. If you are using those numbers to look at your credit score, y'all, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Do you use Credit Karma? Let me know. Let me know, y'all. Do you use Credit Karma? Because I'm about to tell y'all. Let me know. Let me know. Yes, inexperience. No Credit Karma. Siri ever? So put it in the chat if you use it or not. No, Miss Williams, I don't. Miss Williams. Okay, y'all. Good. Let me know who else in the. Yes, but I use the score from my banks. Okay, Jimmy, welcome in. Let me just drop a gem on y'all. The Credit Karma credit score, whatever the number you're saying, it's not accurate. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to tell y'all. Now, you can use Credit Karma as like a ballpark, right? But those numbers are not accurate, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to drop it on y'all. Those numbers are not accurate. They're not. So just let you know. Now, again, I feel like you could use. Now, here's what I do like about Credit Karma. Here's what I will say. Anything that hits my credit, like if you if you apply for a new credit card, if you close something, whatever you did to your credit, I feel like Credit Karma gets those alerts first. So if you get an alert that my credit app tells me, yes, Coco, okay, I use it just to keep up what's on my credit report. Keish, listen, friend, I literally said the same. Nurse Felix, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Yes. So that's what I would say. So Credit Karma, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So yes, you can use Credit Karma because I feel like it gets those alerts. Like I feel like on all of the apps, y'all, the Credit Karma will get the alert first. So you can still use Credit Karma, right, y'all? But just I would use it to make sure anything that's is the FICO app numbers accurate? Yes, the FICO app number are accurate. It is. Yes, and it's way more accurate than Credit Karma, y'all. Way more accurate. Yes, the FICO one, and I paid for that for years, y'all. Right now I think I am on a free version for the FICO one. Your bank's ones are pretty much, but again, the Credit Karma ones, no, y'all, no. But again, like I said, I still use it to if I'm looking at my credit score. But here's what I wanted to tell y'all. So if you guys, so a lot of people said 2 years, 3 years, y'all ain't check your credit report. Here's your homework, okay? Here's the homework, you guys. Here's the homework. Now, I want y'all to put this in the chat. So everybody, I feel like people could put in there. Every year, y'all, if you don't know, some people will know, maybe some people don't know. You get one free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. You pull it from each and every one of the bureaus. Thank you so much for getting the Fiend Club. Welcome in, Miss K Latte. Hey, friend. Hey. We are talking about credit tonight, friend. Welcome in. So you guys, this is your homework, okay? This is your homework. I know it's late, so make sure y'all still there. This is your homework. And then I'm going, and when you come back to my live, hey sis, hey, welcome in. When you come back to my live, I'll be asking all you guys like, now, did y'all do your homework? I want everybody. Now, if you just pulled your credit report 3 months ago, 6 months ago, I would say you're good. But if you ain't pull your credit report within if a year, 2 years, 3 years, y'all, it's free. Take some time. I would tell people, because usually when you do the annual credit report, it will print out everything. So I think you could save it. Thank you so much for the follow, Meg. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. You could save it you could save it on your laptop or whatever the case may be. You can save it, but I would print it out, because what I also am going to do, y'all, I'm going to do a live where we really dig deep into Dr. Lisa. Welcome in, Dr. Lisa. Hey. The doc is in the building. Welcome in. So again, y'all, I'm giving y'all homework, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another live where I break down reading the annual credit report. Hey, friend, reading the annualcreditreport.com, because I'm not going to lie, y'all. It's a lot of pages. It's a lot of information. And I want to show y'all how to understand what's on your credit report. But again, this is something, I'm definitely going to show you guys. But if you want to become a super fan and you really want the personal information on yours, then you can just become a super fan. What you girl? I had to stop by to support. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa, for the support, friend. Truly appreciate it. So again, make sure y'all put in the chat for annualcreditreport.com. Put it in the chat so I know you guys got it, okay? Make sure you go check your credit report. Print it out. Room. I know, Dr. Lisa. I was seeing it. I was like, ooh, Dr. Lisa, I know. Most Moto, welcome in. The Mortgage Guru is in the room. Thank you so much for the chat. So you guys, for all of the people that's in the room, put annualcreditreport.com in the chat. So I know you guys got the information, because that's your homework. Go print out your credit report from each of the bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Coco, welcome in. Print it out. If you have not printed your credit report out within the last 6 months, make sure you print it out, because we want to make sure that it has accurate information on your credit report. It's going to have your old addresses, student loans, all of that. and to really understand your credit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the TikToks. So let me know in the chat, y'all, is your annualcreditreport.com. Okay. Make sure that's your homework. That's the tip for tonight. Where we go? See, Miss Kayla. Miss Kayla. This is what I'm saying. Thank you for joining the fan club. This is what I'm saying. So this is one of the homeworks. You're going to go, Kamisha, welcome in. Nurse Mish, welcome in. Nurse Mish, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. Hey, friend. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. To all the new people that are in the room. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal. Thank you so much for getting your heart, me friend. Truly appreciate you. Hey, friend. Hey, welcome in. I have a lot of new people in the room, a lot of new follows. So truly appreciate you for being here, friend. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. And we was talking about credit and debt tonight. So I know there's a lot of people in here. I will recap on the 3 things that I was talking about, trying to do the fan club. Oh, Miss Williams, you trying to do the fan club? Okay. So again, so Dr. Lisa, when they do the fan club, don't they hit it up here or do they hit it here? Because I was telling my community about the fan club. Now, look, I done told y'all about it and I don't even know how y'all do it. Now, listen, I done told y'all about it and I don't even know how to. Now, I think wait a minute, let me see. I think it's up here. I think it's up here. Paul, welcome in, friend, welcome in. Thank you so much for the populars. I think it's not. Oh, I gotta add another goal, y'all. Yes, it's up top. Nicole, welcome in. Okay, yeah, you need to click on the heart by Janine's name. I see it. Oh, Miss Williams, see, look, I done told y'all to do something, and I don't even know how to direct y'all. Sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm just learning too. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. Literally says join. Nicole, look. I don't even know. Listen, I don't even know, y'all. I'm do a new goal, but I'm going to recap on the things, you guys. So that's going to be your homework, okay? That's going to be your homework. Hold on. Set a new goal. All right, and I'm gonna set a new goal. Thank you so much for all of the new people that are here. I had a lot of new people in here because TikTok wants to definitely be in my favor. Because the other day, y'all, it was just not being in my favor. I'll tell y'all that. Like it just was that's the goal. It just wasn't being in my favor. Thank you. Okay, I'm ready. You ready, Nicole? You ready, friend? Okay, so you ready. So that's why I'll tell every time y'all listen, every time your girl, I always try to drop some gems. So make sure you have your pencil and paper out. I always tell you guys, your art and soul, welcome in, welcome in. Your time is here. Yes, Dr. Lee, something. I always tell because your girl just be dropping gems. So again, I'm gonna recap you guys because I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. I know it. Everyone should definitely join Coach Janine's Super Fan Club ASAP. Oh, thank you so much for the populars. What's the website for the homework? See, look, y'all. Excellent. Listen, I'm gonna make sure I say it again because there's a lot of new people in the room. Because you know your girl give me y'all homework, okay? But I just want everybody to succeed. And again, just really quick. Again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I help busy moms budget, get out of debt, and save money. As you guys can tell, I'm passionate when it comes down to personal finances, budget, credit, all of the things. And again, I truly appreciate everyone for being here. I always try to make sure that I do some type of education, some type of tip for you guys to do when you come from my live. I want it to be educational. But again, I will say I appreciate you for this. You welcome. And again, you guys, I always talk about personal finances, but your girl definitely will say to keep God in the center. Give yourself grace when it comes down to personal finances. Listen, we not all going to get it, always right. Give yourself grace. There's no shame or no guilt here, but we all are going to try to elevate you guys. So again, here go the 3 tips that I was talking about tonight because I'm going to make sure that y'all get the tips. So make sure y'all got your pencil and paper out. Okay. So the first one, we talking about the 3 credit habits or if you want a debt free. I'm in between patients, sneaking and peeking. Oh, nurse, Mish, you in between patients, friend. Okay, and that's why, listen, and your girl's coming out with a newsletter for like with people that don't be on the live, so you can have all of the tips that I'm talking about. So you sneaking in between patients. Listen, I've been in healthcare 15 years, so I know exactly. Thank you so much for becoming 67 friend. So here's the tips real quick, y'all. Tip number 1. Thank you so much for the follow. Make sure you paying your credit cards on time. Thank you so much for the follow. Make sure you paying your credit cards on time. Right there. Number 1, make sure you're paying it on time, friend. And even if it's the minimum, I know it's something easy. I know you're like, okay, everybody know that. But I'm telling you, guys, your girl, I literally missed one of my credit card payments like 3 weeks ago because I just missed the date and I had to call them and beg them to not charge me a late fee. So I know it's something easy and simple, but it can be missed very easily. So number 1, make sure you're paying your credit cards payments on time. Number 2, y'all, keep those credit card balances under 30%. Keep them under 30%, y'all. Now, again, I do know that it depends on the credit cards. Some of them have higher balances, but if you can, try to keep them under 30%. And then here is the bonus tip. Get a new goal. I'm trying to most motive. Here's the bonus tip. And this is what I have been doing personally. If you swiping your credit cards, pay the balance off within 5 days. Okay. 5 days, y'all. If you swipe that credit card for $200, way before the statement ends, so you don't get a finance charge, none of that, pay it within 5 days. Okay. Now, again, y'all, I do know it depends on your credit card. It depends on your income, all of that. But these are things that if you say, Janine, you know what? I can't really, yes. If you may say, Janine, I can't pay it off within 5 days, right? And you like, listen, I'm living check to check and I am just trying to get it to pay the minimums. That's okay, friend, right? No, no shame or no guilt. But again, this is maybe something that we want to work towards. If you have a credit card high balance and you can't pay it under 30%, this is something that we want to work towards. Okay. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, y'all. If you have not pulled your credit card report, and I'm not talking about the apps, I'm not talking about your banking apps, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about going on to annualcreditreport.com. Pull your credit report from each and every bureau, y'all. From Experian, from TransUnion, and Equifax. They give you one per year. If it's been a few years and you ain't pull your credit report, y'all, that's the homework. Go to Annual Credit Report. It's all one word, annualcreditreport.com. Go pull your credit report. That's your homework. That's your homework. And I think I'll do how much does it cost? Nurse Meese, it's free. I'm sorry, I should have said that. It's free 99. Free 99. They give you one copy of your credit report every year. It's free. Free. Yep. So all you have to do, and again, you have to print it out from each of the bureaus. It'll give you the steps on there. Awesome. Thank you. You welcome, friend. It'll give you the steps on there. Each bureau, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Make sure you go print it out. And then again, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of times when you print it out, it probably be like 30, 40 pages because it just prints out everything, all your addresses. And we will do another live where I'll break down how you want to read the credit report. Because I'm not going to lie, y'all, the free annual credit report, it'd be a lot of stuff on here. You'd be like, where do I look? Where do I go? Where do I like all of the things? There'd be a lot of information on here. So I will do another live where we'll break it down how to read that. Okay. So that's y'all homework. Make sure y'all go pull your credit report, okay? Because y'all may have stuff on here affecting y'all credit and you don't even know it. You don't even know. You'd be like, I live at this address. And here's another thing. A lot of time them credit reports be inaccurate. It be having addresses from 30 years ago. Listen, we got to clean up that report, y'all. We got to clean it up. So again, that's why we have to make sure that we pull it so we can know all of the accurate information on there and maybe the information that's inaccurate, okay? Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. We can see if we can get the live to 40K. Can we get it to 40K, y'all? Can we get it to 40K? Let's see. So yes, those are the 3 things that you guys need to do. Well, just the tips. And then the last one was your homework. So make sure when you come back, you're like, Janine, I printed out my credit report, and I'm gonna be like, great. What was the website she was talking about earlier? I don't know which website, Nicole. Which one? I know I said freeannualcreditreport.com. Was there another website? Maybe that was it. Yeah, it probably was that. Yeah, free. I mean, I keep saying free, y'all. It's annualcreditreport.com. Yeah, and it's free. So make sure that y'all go do it. Okay. Because again, not only do we want to make sure that we paying off our debt, but we also want to make sure that our credit, that we keep our credit. Another thing too, y'all, that we said in the beginning of it, put it in the chat if you know your credit score. Do you know your credit score? Let me know. Do you know your credit score? Let me know. You like, Janine, I don't know my credit score. Or you're like, Janine, yeah, I do know it. Let me know in the chat if you know your credit score. And it's okay if you don't. If you're like, you know what? Yeah, I know. I do. Nice, 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 Nicole. You're like, okay, I do, friend. Good, 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 good. Anybody else? Y'all know your credit score? Y'all should know. Everybody should know. Everybody should know. Even yes, Dr. Lisa said, yes, I know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, y'all should know it. Y'all should know it. Yes. Ms. Williams like, yeah, okay. Y'all should know it. Listen, especially like I don't, depending on what season you're in. Let's say you're trying to buy another car. Let's say if you're trying to become a homeowner. Let's say you're trying to get another loan. Whatever you're doing, you need to know the credit. Now, put it in the chat if you're trying to get to the 800 club, okay? Your girl is trying to get to the 800 club. I'm not there yet, okay? But I'm working on it, okay? I am definitely working on it. I ain't there yet, but we trying to right there, Nicole, like right there. Yes, I know mine's Miss Kayla, Nicole. Oh, you right there, friend. Listen, I was saying earlier, people in there, I work with a coworker. My coworker's credit score was 850, y'all. She told me a lot in reference to the credit. Plus, I'm a nurse and I want to own my own business. Yes, we going to speak that into existence, Nicole, that you are going to own your own business, friend. Yes, you are. We're going to speak that into existence. And congratulations on being a nurse. We thank you so much for working towards the 700 club. Miss Williams, listen, yes, we are all working towards something. Amen. Yes, Nicole, we got to speak that into existence. Listen, I've worked around nurses a long time. I've been in healthcare, but I've been on like the billing and administrative side. But I love my nurses though. Nurses, man, you guys are just truly heroes. I don't care who anybody said. I know how much hard work that you guys do. I've seen it so much, and we just truly, truly appreciate it. If anyone's not telling, because I just seen them patients, I've just seen it so much. I worked in a level 1 trauma hospital for Nicole. You welcome. Trust me, friend. I know. I worked in a level 1 trauma hospital, and listen, the amount of things that nurses have to deal with on a regular, y'all dealing with the families, y'all dealing with the patients, y'all dealing with administration. Listen, I know. So y'all dealing with the doctors and the surgeons, and so I'm going a whole tangent about healthcare. 700 plus here, heading to 800, speaking into existence. Yes, Miss K Latte. Yes, we are speaking it into existence, y'all. Yes. So I'm glad that you guys know what your credit is, which is very, very good. Work in the VA and GA, and oh my goodness, shake up Nicole. Listen, I know. Listen. Again, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Listen, I know. And that's why I said it. The nurses, it's a special person to actually do that job. It really is. It really is. And I definitely don't take it for granted. Again, being in healthcare so long, I've definitely seen it. So yes, y'all, we got to speak things into existence, okay? If your credit is not where you want it to be, we definitely can work on it, because again, this is going to, again, what's the whole purpose of it, right, y'all? What's the whole purpose of like getting your credit together so you can reach that financial free life or whatever it is for you, right? Let's say you wanted to make travel. Let's say you want to buy another property. Let's say you want to buy an investment. You want to start your business, whatever it is. Unfortunately, credit is affected, y'all. Credit is affected when you get your like your car insurance. They check your credit. If you didn't know, they do. Your car insurance, anything. I feel like they check your credit for a lot of things, and it's very important to make sure that you take care of your credit, you guys. So I'm just so glad for everybody to be here. I hope you guys got some gems. I hope you guys learned some things. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, oh, we at 31K. Oh, look, what's the name that told me to add another goal? Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. Let me see. I done added another goal, y'all, because y'all just are so awesome, y'all. Y'all are so awesome. Let me see. I don't even know what to do at this point, y'all. I done did. Let me do the finger hearts. I guess I'll do the finger hearts, yo. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, so make sure you pull your credit report, y'all. Okay. And I'm trying to think of what else. You know, I listen, I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. It's late on the East Coast, and I ain't trying to have y'all here all night. Okay. I'm not trying to have y'all here on all night. Here's what I wanted to say to y'all. To stay encouraged wherever you're at. You're tired of paying off debt, but your credit score still won't move. So there are certain things that you could do to increase your credit score. Again, and do one step at a time. Try not to be overwhelmed over it. You know, personal finances, you're not going to get it all in one setting. You know, trying to do all the things. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. And also too, guys, I want to add this. So I'm just going to turn this on real quick and let me see. Because I briefly wanted to talk about it really quick, y'all. And let me see. So I briefly wanted to talk about it because, again, I talk about personal finances with God in the center really quick. And I wanted to talk about these two books, y'all. If y'all see it in the cart, let me see. Can you see it? Look in the cart here or there. It's basically, it says Managing Money God's Way, a 31-day devotional and simple money rich life. Achieve true financial freedom, design a life and external impact. Listen, you guys, there are a couple gems that I will talk about in another live about this. But if you're interested, these books are absolutely amazing. Welcome in, welcome in. These books are absolutely amazing, especially when you are managing money. I don't know, for my lighting, y'all, it's just not good. Let me see. There we go. And let me see if I flipped it. Managing Money God's Way, a 31-day devotional. So these are the two books, you guys. And again, this is kind of like, thank you so much for viewing it. This is kind of one of the things that I talk about, but these books are really good, y'all. And one of the things that I just want to tell, like us as a community, that not only to take the tips, not only to get the information, but make sure that you are educating yourself. Make sure that you are educating yourself around financial literacy. It just, again, it's good to get tips, have a financial coach and all of that, but also make sure you're taking some time to really understand finances. These two books are a good start. Another one that I would recommend you guys is called The Psychology of Money. Let me know in the chat if you guys ever heard of that. The Psychology of Money. Have you ever heard of that book? It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you ever heard of it, The Psychology of Money. Let me know in the chat. If you ever heard of it, Apple, welcome in, welcome in. It's a great book. And again, it talks to you about the psychology of money. It's a really, really good book for you to understand about finances, about money, but the psychology behind it. So that's another one for you to think about, and when it comes down to your personal finances. And again, we fell for lack of knowledge, or we fell for lack of knowledge. So again, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm ready for movement. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. And Jordy, welcome in, welcome in. So all the new people that are here, my name is Janine, and I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So we talked about credit tonight, you guys. We talked about three simple tips to help you in reference to getting your credit together. So again, I hope that you guys got some gems out of this live. I hope that you got some information. You learned some things. Oh, thank you, Ms. Williams. Oh, for purchasing, friend. Thank you so much. It's really good, y'all. And again, I don't really have time to really talk about, because it's a 31-day devotional. So I said, I think maybe I'll start another live and talk about maybe day one. But again, it's ways where how managing money God's way. So it's not about what I said, it's not about what the next person said, but what does God say in reference to the money, right? And then simple money, rich life, right? We want to simplify the personal finances as much as we can. And what's the financial free life that you want, right? Because financial freedom looks different for everybody, right? Some people may want to travel. Some people may want to have investment properties. Financial freedom, awesome. Thank you. You welcome, Ms. Williams. You welcome. And some people, financial freedom looks different for everyone, you guys. But I definitely want us to make sure that we're educating ourselves and that we, are taking the tools, taking the tips, but also, again, educating yourself as well, you guys. So I hope you guys got some gems off the live. You guys were, it just was so good for all of the new people in here. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. And again, I'm working on a super fans, y'all. I'm going to definitely I am going to do a collaboration with an investment guru. So, I had the mortgage guru, y'all. Now I'm going to have the investment guru so we can really learn how to invest our money. So make sure you stick around for that, you guys. Make sure you stick around, okay? Because again, we all are going to be elevating our finances in 2025 and 2026. We're going to give ourselves grace and we are going to add God into the mix, you guys. So again, if you guys learned something or you got some gems, put some gems in the chat. So I know it's late, y'all. Put some gems in the chat if you learned something. If you got some information that maybe you never heard before, hopefully you guys like the live. So again, I won't be on here tomorrow, you guys, because Friday. Enjoy this first live. Do you come on every day at a certain time? Miss Williams, I do. So all the information is in my bio. I come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Typing. You just said, Janine, I'm typing. I'm trying to get it together. Yes. So here's the thing. So this is how I kind of do my lives, y'all. Mondays is all about budgeting. So something about budgeting we're gonna talk about. So I did one on it was last week when we talked about family and the budgeting. It was so good. It was such a good live, y'all. So Mondays is all about budgeting. Sometimes I do a mock budget. Sometimes it's really, the topics will be around budgeting, but it'll be something different. Wednesdays is all about savings. How we going to save our monies. I talked about the top 3 high yield savings account in 2025. If you guys missed that live, that room, when I did that live, y'all, it was rooming. Welcome in, Growth Tips. Welcome in. Y'all missed that live. If you want me to do it again, type in the chat because I had so many people reach out to me. I talked about the top 3 banks and to park where you park your money in a high yield savings account. I broke down the interest rates. So let me know if you want me to do that again. But Wednesdays are all about savings. We trying to save our money. We could talk about 529s. If you have older kids and you want to put your money in an account for their college, emergency funds. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. Emergency funds, thank you funds. So we talk about all things savings, y'all. So we talk about that on Wednesdays. On Fridays, but today's Thursday. Fridays is all debt free, right? So maybe I'll do debt free / credit because I feel like this credit one did so well. A lot of people want to ask about credit. So maybe we celebrate all the small wins. We talk about getting out of debt, paying off debt. If you're on a debt-free journey like your girl, we celebrate all the wins. If you paid off some debt, if you paid off a credit card in the week, if you did something on your credit, we celebrate that on a Friday. But I won't be here tomorrow. So that's why I did the live today on Thursday. But Sunday, y'all, I love Sundays. I'm not even gonna lie. Sundays I feel like it's close to your girl heart because I feel like Sundays is more about like starting to prepare for the week, right? Teaching all the things during the week, but Sundays is when we really invite God into our finances, y'all. And Sundays are all about prayer and preparation, right? If you have any prayer requests, if you are struggling, maybe on a job, maybe you're struggling in reference to your finances, maybe you're living check to check and you are just really stressed about your money, you have anxiety about it. Maybe you're praying for a financial blessing. Maybe you're praying for, your kids, your friend. Jerusa, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Maybe you're praying for your spouse, your loved one, whatever it is, whatever you're praying for, whatever you're asking God to help you with in reference to your finances. Maybe it's not about your finances. Maybe it's about your family. Whatever it is, those Sunday lives is what that's for. I would, love for you guys to come and enjoy those lives because, again, to teach all the budgeting tips during the week. But Sundays is more about prayer and preparation, how we were preparing for the week, the upcoming work week. And again, we laid at the foot in the altar of God to, any prayer requests that you have, anything that's just heavy on your heart. Sundays is alive for you. Okay. So that's kind of how I structure it. All of the information in reference to the time that I go live is in the BIO, y'all. Is in the BIO. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. And again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I saw you were live showing love. Get her services because she's the one. Oh, thank you so much, Jerusha. Truly appreciate y'all. Truly appreciate y'all. I try to do my best, y'all. I try to really do my best, but this is something that I'm passionate about, and I want all of us to win. I want all of us to elevate our finances. I want all of us. Thank you so much for becoming a title gifter. Truly appreciate you, friend. I want all of us to elevate our finances, but I also want us to learn. I'm learning stuff. You guys are learning stuff. So we are all in community to just have a safe space for us to talk about our personal finance. And it doesn't have to be such a heavy topic, any judgment or any of that. And again, one of the things that I do that may be a little different than other creators is we invite God into our finances. Because y'all, I cannot tell you amount of how many times that God has stepped in when I lived check to check, being a single mom of 3, when my numbers didn't add up, when the math wasn't mathing. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. And I could not be able to come on this platform and not talk about how God has moved in my life, being a single mom, making sure all my bills was paid, because there are going to be moments, right, y'all, when you live in check to check. When Coach Jennifer, welcome in. Thank you so much for the confetti, friend. There are going to be moments in time where, you struggling in debt, or you live in check to check. Thank you so much for the finger hearts. Or what, the math just is not mathing for you, right? That's when you invite God into your finances. That's when you allow God to come in and step in. And it may not make sense to others, but you trust in God in a way, you guys. And again, that's why. Good evening, honey. Good evening, Coach Jennifer. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. So yes, that's one of the things that kind of, I feel like, makes me a little different in reference to talking about personal finances, because again, sometimes the math ain't gonna math, y'all. Sometimes it's just like you've done all you can. Oh, thank you so much for this, the cake, friend. Thank you so much. Sometimes the math ain't gonna math. Sometimes you've done all that you can, and then you still are struggling to pay your bills. You still are. Thank you so much, friend. You are still. It just doesn't make sense, but sometimes in those moments, y'all, we got to take it to the altar. We got to take it to the foot of God and say, you know what, God, I need you to help me in reference to this debt. I need you. Did I get here too late to get the information on this subject, Derek Smith? Friend, I'm not going to lie, friend. It's towards the end of the live, friend. Derek, I'm not going to lie, friend. It's the end of it, but I still can give you some, tips, friend. For sure. For all of the new people that are in the room, if you missed the tips, really quick, 3 things that I talked about tonight. If you're tired of paying off debt, we talked about debt, we talked about credit, right? Because again, if you're on your debt-free journey, and we want to also make sure that we're talking about credit. So these are basic things, you guys. So first thing that I said is make sure that you're paying your credit card on time. Now I know it's simple, and you'd be like, well, I mean, of course everybody know that, but some people don't. And some people are struggling to pay their credit cards on time. First thing you need to do, make sure you're paying your stuff on time. That's number 1. Point blank, period. Number 2, make sure that you're keeping your credit card balances under 30%, y'all. Under 30%. And again, I know some people were saying on here that if you can't keep, some credit card balances are high. Let's say that you are in a season where you're living check to check and you're struggling and you just basically only can pay the minimum. That's okay. But we want to work towards that. And a bonus tip I said for that is not only to make sure that we're keeping the minimums, we're keeping the debt under 30%, pay it off within 5 days. If you swipe your credit card, make sure you pay it off within 5 days. Now, again, some people will say, Janine, is really tight for me and I really just can only pay the minimums. Then these are some of the things that I would say you need to work towards. Number 3. Friend, if you have not pulled your credit report within the last 6 months or year, now I'm not talking about the credit apps. I'm not talking about, the banking apps where it has your credit report. No, make sure that you pull your credit report from each and every bureau, y'all, from TransUnion, from Equifax, and from Experian. Go to annualcreditreport.com. It's free. And make sure you print out your credit report because we want to make sure that it has accurate information on there. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the finger hearts. So, Derek, those are the 3 things that I talked about. Also, I am introducing super fans, you guys, for anybody that's interested to want to have a more personalized. I'm trying to look at some of the things that I'm going to offer to my super fans. But if you want to become a super fan and you want more personalized information in reference to your finances, make sure you become a super fan for your girl. I will be doing like super fan only chats and lives. So I'm going to be rolling it out in November. November 1st. So I'm working on some stuff that will be specifically for my super fans. Okay. So that's the 3 tips. It's basic stuff. But again, some people know and some people don't know. Thank you so much for the recap. Absolutely, Derek. Absolutely. Because I know people fly in, they come in, on these TT streets, you trying to be going to everybody. I love it. Miss Lisa, thank you, friend. I know it is. I know how it is. Strolling these TT streets, you're trying to come in, you like, Dad, what did she say? What did she say? So I get it. I have no problem repeating it. So truly appreciate it. And again, I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. I know it's late on the East Coast. It's late. It definitely is. Get them perks in the super fans. Yes, I really think that. And again, I really want to make the super fans. I was thinking about doing like a financial audit. Maybe you want to say, you know what, let me just look at your finances real quick. Or maybe Janine, can you just look at my budget? And what do you want? What do you think I should tweak? Muku, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart, friend. Thank you so much for becoming 69 in the fan club. Welcome in. And yeah, that's how I feel like the super friends. I want to try to offer something more for you guys. Again, I feel like, connecting. Okay, well, happy to be here. Welcome in. I loved your walk this morning, friend. I was like, oh, I feel like some of them bridges, I felt like I'm in Philly, but I know New York is, so close, but I loved your walk this morning, friend. I was like, Dad, I need to walk. I need to get out here. I need to definitely do it. So I definitely loved your live, friend. Loved it. So yeah, I'm trying to thank you. You're welcome. I'm trying to make sure that I offer more information for my super friends, more things when I'm rolling out like products. This one, a couple products that that your girl got under her sleeve that I probably will be releasing to the super fans first. So if you're interested in becoming a super fan, you can go up here on the orange heart and click it, and it's a $9.99 subscription. Dextra, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Listen, I don't make the price, you guys. TT takes half of it. So, but I feel like it'll be a little more personal connection with me. If you want some more personalized personal finance information, I feel like it'll be good. So, again, this is towards the end of the live, you guys. I talked about my schedule, talked about super fans. Hopefully you got some gems and you learned something from this live. I won't be on here tomorrow. I usually am on here on Friday, but I'm thinking about doing a pop-up, you guys, because I'm so super excited. I am doing a brand shoot on Saturday, so I may bring y'all behind the scenes. Oh, wow, the mic glows. The mic, Muku. People love the mic, Muku. People love the mic. The mic glows. It changes colors. People absolutely love the mic. I get that all the time. Nika Grace, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. View sent, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live and sharing it out. Of course, all my peeps, what's a brand shoot? Oh, what's a brand shoot? So a brand shoot is so I'm doing a photo shoot. Congrats. I'm doing a photo shoot for my brand. Gracefully Simplified, and it's actually a business, you guys. And I'm doing a photo shoot for it. But so they call it a brand shoot. But it's absolutely going to be amazing. This photographer, I've like researched her. I did my research. So I'm going to be, the layout of my page and everything is going to change. I'm also working on my website. So all of the photos will go on the website, but also some of it come there. But they call it a brand shoot though. So I think I'm going to take y'all behind the scenes on that Saturday. I'm super excited, you guys. I'm super excited. I've been trying to like put some work in on the back end. But I think that you guys will like it. So I think I'm gonna do that Saturday morning to kind of bring y'all behind the scenes. That's exciting. Congrats. Listen, y'all, I'm so super excited. It's like 4 different outfits that I'm gonna have. I got different outfits. Your girl has been planning this for a while, and it's just like I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait to update everything and y'all see it. I can't wait. So again, I'm updating my website, all of that. I'm working on some things, a newsletter. I am working on a newsletter that I'm going to have for you guys. If you join the community, if you, because I feel like, there's so many things that if you miss a live, if you don't know the tips, I want to still have a communication with you guys. Thank you so much for the confetti. Communication with you guys for if you miss a live, this is what you missed, and to have the tips and so you guys can still have the information. You know what I mean? So your girl's working. Listen, I'm working. I'm trying to give as much value as you can because we leveling up in 2026, y'all. We are leveling up. We're getting our finances together. We are reaching financial freedom. We are claiming all of the things, getting out of debt. We are building our savings. We are doing all of the things, y'all. And 2026 is moving into 2025. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go this time. I'm letting y'all go. Definitely. And if anybody always know, I get some tips on my live, I get some engagement, but your girl always is going to say a simple prayer at the end because I think it's so, so important to invite God into your finances, you guys. Make sure that you are inviting God into it. And I want to say this simple prayer. Father, we thank you for the wisdom and the fresh starts. We refuse to live in shame about our credit card or our past. Don't let your past does not define you. Debt does not define you. Teach us to walk in grace and discipline and confidence, knowing that financial restoration is on its way. And I pray all of that for everybody that's on the live that is listening on the sound of my voice. In Jesus' name, we pray all of these things. Amen. So I always hope that you guys, again, that you were blessed by it. I'm always going to make sure that I invite God into our finances and say a prayer at the end. I truly appreciate everyone for being on here, liking the live, the gifts. Truly appreciate your girl will be on here for a pop-up on Saturday. Bring you guys behind the scenes on the brand shoot. I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be here on Saturday. Have a great night. Have a great night, everybody. Truly appreciate you. Amen. Amen, Ms. Williams. Amen. So again, I'm so glad that you guys are here, that you stay with me till the end. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, and you will catch your girl Saturday morning. Look out for the notifications to bring you behind the scenes on the brand shoot. So everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Everybody on the YT. Oh, I forgot to say my tag name. I forgot to say the tagline, but I will see you guys later. And remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I'll see you guys later.